So Breakout. Breakout is just the worst. I might have said that about a lot of them so far, but this one I definitely truly mean it on this one. Game, stop. Let me get to the puzzle. Please let me get to the puzzle, thank you. Step on the floor switch and the stone that blocks your way will disappear. Sever the link between stone and switch and escape to break the seal. This is the reason why it's so terrible. The monsters just kind of make it more annoying, but how you gotta do this is you gotta go through and try to figure it out by hitting each switch. But the problem is, sometimes you might need to go back to an area and then ignore a switch, and then you can continue on. And you just do that many, many times, and you'll eventually figure it out. I hit this one, and I go left, left, left. I'm trying to remember my own dang solution. I should have wrote this down when I did it. But the problem is that it's just so convoluted, I definitely just could not remember it all. Let's see, I ignore this one. I do this one here. This one. And then I ignore this one again. Then it's down. Down, I head back up. And I ignore that one. Go to the right. Go to the right. Go back to the left. Ignore it. Hit this one. And then go here, and then I go up twice and ignore both of them. Yeah, how would I figure this out? I'm sorry. But then I go to the right, 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 whoops, left, down, and I think it's right, and then down. And then I can leave this area. Yes, it is so convoluted, and there's chests. I don't even want to go to the chest. I just want to get this one done. I'm sure there's a better solution, but my gosh. All right, let's get out of here. So the next one, Mirror Image, is still part of the Primeval Pit. Mirror Image is actually easy, but you can screw it up easily at the same time. It's weird like that. I say this as I go to the wrong area twice. All right, so down we go, then to the right, and then down again. I can't stress this enough. Every single time you do one of these, sacrifice enough stuff to at least get 15 to 30 minutes of time, because if you don't know these layouts, it's atrocious. Observe the automatons and imitate their actions. Accomplish this and the path shall unfold before you. It could be easy, it could be hard. It just depends on how well you do it. So, we go into here. And yes, it's a mirror image. You gotta remember this. So you gotta walk the way it does, but you gotta do the opposite, essentially. So, yes, it's going to go towards me. It's a mirror, so just mirror it. So you basically just kind of follow it along and do the same actions. But you can't overstep it, because if you do, it will be like wrong and you gotta redo it. So you just kind of gotta keep watch and then just follow its movements. It does give you a teeny bit of leeway. So yeah, see how I was like slightly off there and I went the wrong way because I thought this was the next one in the sequence like I always do. But I definitely have more than enough time. So this one, all I gotta do is just kind of circle it. I'm not even like looking at it. I just remember that this is a circle. So I'm just kind of like tapping like boop, 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 doot, 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 doot. I'm just doing that constantly until I eventually get it. So there's that. And then I believe this one is the one that's really weird, which is what I was attempting to do earlier on accident. So you do this. See, I did it again. Did it again. So this one, you gotta go into an L shape, but you go like this, go back, and then you go up, stop here, turn around, and then just do this constantly. The problem is trying to know when exactly the thing stops, because you might get it wrong just because you're going a little too fast for it, but you can't go too slow at the same time. This will become apparent in the next thing that's coming up. I believe it's the next one. Not this. I'm not talking about like this one. I'm talking about the next trial, which, yeah, if it's the one I'm thinking of, it's the I went the wrong way again. Yeah, this one is just you go around in like a ring shape and then come back. So boop, 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 doot, 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 doot. The weird thing is that if without my perspective of it, how exactly would you know to do this? Because it's a wall. It's not a mirror. I don't think you can see through that. And even if you could, how would you know exactly where to walk without this overhead perspective? I'm just kind of glad it gives me 10 seconds overall, because I usually would give these more than enough time to seed them, 15 minutes to half an hour, like I mentioned. But if I'm intentionally trying to fail it, I usually just kind of sacrifice one ability and then just kind of do it and let it fail before I actually get there. All right, that's it. That last one is so long, it's ridiculous. But at least getting to the end from here is obnoxiously easy. All right, so marching orders is actually the first of the original Chaos areas. I'm out of the Primeval Pit finally. Biggest issue is, I've said this before plenty of times, but this is the worst one. By far, this is the worst one. How did I not get in any battles on the way there? The soldiers march from here. Get in line and stay in step. Move out. Basically what I gotta do here, it's like mirror image, except I'm following them as I go through. The biggest issue is with this one, I have to do this like in sync with them. Like I can't screw up at any point. The problem is they stop randomly, like that. So you're constantly hitting the button and then they stop. The problem is that there's no indicator of them stopping. You just don't know. You just kind of gotta hope that you let go of the button. So this one here, I've succeeded only one time going through the dungeon. Whenever I got this, I would know because of like, I could sacrifice my abilities, and depending on which abilities I could sacrifice, I had an idea which one I was going into. And when I saw those, after like doing it once, I just never did it again. I would intentionally red seal this one. Or if I actually got it, I would sometimes even just reset. Because resetting the game is much better than doing this and wasting so much time. I just don't know. Like, if you give up the dash ability here, you're also kind of screwed. Because on the about face, if you're not clicking left fast enough, which you could hold the button down. I can, like, what? I'm holding right now. It works. But if you hold left when you first start off the next bit, it doesn't count you as clicking it fast enough, and you'll immediately hit the guy in the back behind you. It's just so badly programmed. You stopped after 2. You stopped after 2. I wasted a minute now doing this. Actually, 2 minutes. I wish there was just any sort of indicator. Like, maybe like the guy like in front of you stops and maybe like he has like an exclamation point or something above his head that like, hey, they're stopping. The problem is that the sprites are always constantly moving. These characters are always constantly doing like a doot, 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 doot motion. If they stopped like I do, it'd be so much easier to tell, hey, they're stopping. If they just stopped on their standing sprite like I am right now, that would be perfect. I would know that they stopped. But here, if I don't click it quick enough when I expect them to stop, like you just don't know. You kind of just gotta hope that you're not hitting the button anymore. And it's constant failure after failure after failure. Okay, all right. To the left now. Okay, yes. Woo, we did it. Awesome. Let's get out of here. No. Like, I get it. They wanted to program something neat, but that just, no. All right, and we're done with this one. Next for the original Chaos is Twin Statues. This one could be easy or it could be hard, but it's never... Also, I think I'm going the wrong way again. Up here. There we go. Yep, I was going the wrong way again. When paired statues face one another, the path shall unfold before you. Investigate the statues and be able to move them about. If you should come to an impasse, speak to an automaton within, and he'll basically reset the puzzle for you. So, these things, it looks like it's really complicated, and you can push all these things, yes. So what I like to do with this one is I like to actually just push this bat over here, and then get all the way over to the other side here, because there's no way through. And then I'll push this bat up twice, like this, and then just turn it like so. And then what I could do is I could push this fairy over, like so. And since I can't really get around anywhere over there, what I have to do now is I have to actually push this fairy even further down. Because sadly, they gave me kind of a slightly difficult one to figure out, but I can do it. So I'm gonna push it over and out of the way over here. And now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to push this mermaid over like this. Because now what I could do with this is I could push this down like so. I want to turn it so it's facing this way. And then I just push it over like this. And then just push all the way. And then I have to walk around for this one like this. And then turn, turn, turn. That's out of the way now. And then I'm gonna turn this dragon like this. And then we have a bat, which I move the bat all the way over there, and the fairy, which is down in the corner there. So I'm gonna move this out of the way like this. And then just move it over to near the fairy. Since I'm like already there, I can just kind of get these ones out of the way and end it. Okay, turn, 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 turn. Okay. And then the dragons. What I could do for the dragons is I could do this, then do this, and then I can move the bat over. I gotta move the bat over if I want to continue moving the dragon. So just move this all the way over here. Face this one down. And then this one over here, I just push this like this, and then move it like that. And then what I could do is I could either push that dragon I already have over there, or just move this one like so. And then turn it like that, and then boop, and boop. That's it. And that's the blue seal. Compared to the one I just did before this, that's much, much easier. All right, and down we go. Just keep going down, and then we just, okay. And then a couple more downs, and here we go. That's the way out. And now for note for note. Note for note. This one is actually kind of easy. So yeah, you go through, you hear all these buttons. This has, you don't have to memorize this pattern at all. These notes have no real semblance to anything in this area aside from what you're gonna be doing shortly. All right, so commit the melody to memory. Play it back note for note and the path shall unfold before you. Not the melody you just heard, like I just mentioned. You just see all these buttons here? It's Simon Says. Recreate the melody you hear by stepping on the floor switches. Return to me when you have completed the melody. Okay, so blue, green, yellow, green, blue. That's impressive. Now let's see you play this one. Okay, so green, red, green, black, white, black, orange, green, red, green, black, white, black, orange, white, black, red, green. Okay, and then white at the end. So, doot, 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 doot. Do, 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 do. And that's it. That's such an easy one to do. It's just Simon Says. All right, let's get out of here, which thankfully is easy to go. It's still kind of annoying that you don't just leave immediately. It's just that the fact that it's just that you have to navigate your way out of these areas, and it's just obnoxious to get to the end with all these battles that are just annoying. There we go. Next one on the list is the Path to Peace. It is another original chaos. This one is just obnoxious because of the battles, and for one very specific reason. Lead the automaton to the light without touching the monsters or stones that block the path. Accomplish this and the path shall unfold before you. If you should come to an impasse, speak unto the light seeking automaton, or the alternately colored automaton. So you can talk to either one of them. So the one that is seeking the light is the normal color there, multiple obstacles detected. And the red one is the one that you can sit there and be like, yeah. So he moves around, but the biggest issue is you just don't know where it's going to go. So you kind of have to push this block and then hope it doesn't go in certain areas. I don't know which way it's going. Okay, it's going down from here. So is it going to go to the right then? Yes, it is. So I gotta move that block all the way down there before it gets to it. Why is it going up? Where's it going? Oh, it's gonna hit this block. Okay. All right, so that means that's a no. So it goes down and around. So I need to push the block over here. I can keep the block there, apparently. But I definitely need to go around this and kill this dragon. Which is 3 holy dragons, and it's obnoxious. Because these things have so much health. So much health. But thankfully I'm more than well versed for dealing enough damage to kill these things. Okay. So let's get this block out of the way. Okay, I'm gonna move this one over here. And I gotta go down and around, which requires me killing another dragon. All right, so the biggest issue with this one is I don't know if it's going to go right or left. I'm going to assume it's going to go left. But that also could be wrong. It could go right. I don't know. So I basically just got to kind of hope that it goes that way. Otherwise, I'm wasting my time. Please go to left. Please go to left. Please go to left. It's going to the right. Okay, so it's going to go to the right. Okay, so it's going that way. So now I gotta wait for it. A really long time of waiting. So let's speed this up really quick. All right, so the mission is complete. So what that means is I can leave. Let's do that. And now for another actually painful one. This one is easy but hard at the same time. Study the dragons and slay those you are commanded to. Accomplish this and the path shall be unfold before you. The reason why is I don't think 10 minutes is enough for this. Listen closely to the kind of dragon you are to slay and slay only as those I command you to. I will tell you this one time only, you best take heed. Okay, so I gotta slay 3 of this one here. Okay. Unhorned, long-tailed, long wing. I gotta slay 3 of them. So unhorned, long-tailed, long wing. So I gotta slay 3, and I can't slay any other ones. So unhorned, long-tailed, long wing. There's one. It seems like it's going to be easy, but the problem is that after I kill these 3, there's more, and it only gets more complicated from there. The nice thing is that I can't see your tail, so you're not long-tailed. Okay. Long-tailed. Where is it? Where did they? It's up there. Move. Thank you. Two. Probably spawn somewhere over here. There you are. 3. Like, there's enough of them on the map that it makes it confusing. Whenever you kill one, it puts it somewhere else on the map. So you kind of got to run around and find it. Get out of my way. That's 3. All right, so that one's over with. Stuff's a trifling feat. There is more. Oh, thank you. Thank you for making it just 1. Thank you for making it just 1. This gets really complicated otherwise. Just one. Okay. Dualhorn, Short-tail, Longwing, 1. Thank you. Because this could be anywhere from like 1 to 6. And it is ridiculous. Dualhorn, Short-tailed, Longwing. Dualhorn, Short-tailed, Longwing. That's right in front of me, thank you. Next one is Unhorned, Short-tail, Longwing. Unhorned, Short-tail, Longwing. Unhorned, Short-tail, Longwing. Right in front of me, okay. Alright, I'm not gonna be that lucky for the third, but if I am, that's awesome. Most impressive. Very well, this shall be your last test. 4. Okay, well it's got 7 minutes, so that's not terrible. Never mind, that's 7 dragons right there, and 10. I gotta kill 10 dragons. Okay, great. I have 7 minutes to kill 10 dragons. Awesome. Okay, my notes say unhorned, short-tailed, short wings. Unhorned, short-tailed, short wings. So basically, run to the litters. Short everything. Perfect. 1. 2. 'Move. Thank you. Okay, where are you? Where did you spawn? Unhorned, short tail, short. There you are. 3. 4. Same thing, but long this time for both of them. Unhorn, long tail, long wing. There you are. I gotta slay 3 of you. Word of warning, don't talk to the guy at all until you actually do his task, because he'll say you did it wrong if you talk to him. So I'm gonna ease away from him and not talk to him, period. 2. Where are you? 3. And thankfully you can run from these battles. They still disappear on the map, but if you run from them, it doesn't count, which is really good, really handy. Unhorned, short-tailed, long wing. Unhorned, short-tailed, long wing. Right here. I gotta kill 3 of them. Unhorned, short-tailed, long wing. Unhorned, short-tailed, long wing. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. 2. And then unhorned, short-tailed, long move. Thank you. Unhorned, short-tailed, long wing. There you are. Okay, 3. Wow. I did that and I still have about 4 minutes to spare. That could have gone wrong completely. Unless he somehow says I did the wrong ones. Even though I'm pretty sure I did the right move. Thank you. Most impressive. Be on my way. Thank you. Okay, good. Let's get out of here. Hope I'm going the right way. I always forget where this one is. Okay, moving down and around. This way. Could that be any more complicated? All right, I'm out of here. Ooh, all right, so Labyrinth of Trials is another original chaos. Labyrinth of Trials, I think I'm going the wrong way. This way. All right, almost there. Here we are. Overcome the device within and journey onward. The wall device can remove stones. Grabs the system of the device and the stones to reveal the path. Push the automatons and move them aside. To return them to the original position, briefly exit the area or speak to the demobilized automaton. Even without miasma seeping through, monsters prowl this floor. Proceed with caution. So they're basically saying, yes, this puzzle's going on and you still gotta fight stuff at the same time. So yay. Instead of making this really easy, they gotta make this complicated. So now I gotta do a puzzle and worry about random battles at the same time, which is obnoxious. I'm gonna push you out of the way twice because I already know what I need to do with that. Moving on. So this one here, all I gotta do is push this one down. This is basically like a continuation of the other one I did earlier, where I had to push them all aside, but now they just have battles intermixed with it at the same time. And that's how they make it harder for the time limit, is the battles. Which is good to make it harder, but if you have the flee command, just run. Hit this in order to bring down this wall. You would think you would be done here, but you're not. You are not. Nice thing is though, if you reset the puzzle from here, that wall still stays down. So the funny thing about that battle was that was the exact battle I just had, and I actually ran away from that battle. So it's like they just caught up with me immediately. That's a trick, just push that one out of the way. Man, those dragons just don't let up. And then I just push this, push this, push this. And then I get into here, which has rocks in it, which these rocks actually work by the button presses from earlier. And they have the same thing going on where they go off after a certain amount of presses. So you kind of had to hit them in the right amount, like that. But you gotta hit them on the right goes as well. So you can do that. I think I screwed myself up by not hitting that button. Let me hit this one, get back down there. What I wanna do is this one, this one, this one, go over here, and then I hit this one and go this way. Okay, so boop, 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 here. And now I'm down here. Okay, so this button here, which then if I need to be careful where I walk for this. And down here, there's that, and I think I screwed this up. No, I didn't screw this up, did I? No, I didn't. Okay, good. Good, I thought I screwed it up. Now I want to get out of here. So, wrong way. Over here. And that one's done. So now for the Labyrinth of Disasters. All right, the Labyrinth of Disasters is actually the first of the Netherworld Crypt. And it is definitely a disaster. Up this way, over here. Set the candle's light to find the exit. Beware the enemy cloaked by lightning and darkness. Accomplish this and the path shall unfold before you. Beware the omen of the thunderbolt. Lightning will strike 5 paces hence from the omen. Those traversing the corridor when lightning strikes will be swept back here. If you know what's best for you, stay near a lightning rod. This basically combines a lot of other aspects of a lot of other floors into one thing. But you can't see and you kind of got to navigate your way forward. But see those enemies there? Every single one of these enemies is a war mech, which this is actually what I used for grinding in order to get my levels insanely high before the end game. That was an accident because I had to then actually beat the super boss before I could even do the final boss, and it wasn't the best of ideas. And it was annoying. But thankfully enough, war mechs are ridiculously easy to fight, considering just how overpowered I am at this point, that I could just attack twice and beat them. I mean, not overpowered, I have like the strongest weapons in the game, so yeah. There we go. Thankfully, this one is always the same solution every time. So if you know where to go for this one, it just makes it easy to figure out. So you just go down from here, get to this lightning rod here. Probably get into a battle with this war mech considering it's right there. Actually, no, I didn't. And then you have that there, which from here, you're good. And then you immediately get out. it's super easy, and that's why I grinded there. Step by step. In the Netherworld Crypt, you have a big giant room. Again, complicated. You don't know where to go, sort of deal. And I think it was over here, actually. Yep, here it is. The silent enemy looms ever closer, mirroring your every move. Work your way around the enemy to reach the exit. I actually got this one, like, right after that other one. This one also has war mechs prowling the floor. Every single one of these is a war mech. And you bet I killed every single one of them. But this time around, I don't need the experience period because I am pretty much as high as I can possibly be, and none of the experience here counts anyway. But that's how easy the floor is. That is how easy the floor is. If you could run away from war mech, you're fine. Unless you want the experience, of course, then that's a different story. Then just fight them. Can I go without getting in a battle, please? Thank you. Trick statues. In the Netherworld Crypt, this is essentially exactly like the other one from before. The only difference with this one is that there's like a million battles, yes, but okay. Let me just get there and I'll show you. When statues face their pairs, the monster they portray will disappear along with them. When all monsters are gone, the seal and the exit will break, revealing the path ahead. Do not come in contact with the monsters. If you should come to an impasse, speak to the automaton within. So yeah, say do not come into contact with the monsters, all that really means is that you'll get into a battle. So you just need to find the statue and find its counterpart within the maze somewhere, which this one is easy. And oh my gosh, I touched the monster. That's kind of a problem, I could run away from it. So if I'm gonna push this one more time so I don't have an issue with this later. Okay, push, 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 and then I'm gonna start pushing upwards on this one. Once I get this out of the way, all the dragons disappear from the map, and that will make it much easier to walk around, because if you notice, every time I take a step, I kind of have like a weird abrupt stop. That's because all the NPCs have to update like right after I move, which kind of is a hassle, but if they're off screen, they're not as bad. So like I could actually walk normally until they get back on screen. So the bat's probably gonna be down below. So I'm gonna make sure of that really quick. Is it down below in the center here? No, that's the soldier. And that means the bat is over to the upper right. All right, so let's move all the way over across the screen with this bat. Okay, I'm gonna turn this now. Okay, you need to move. You need to get out of there. You need to get out of there. Get out of there. Keep going. I don't even care if I touch it at this point. I want you out of my way. Okay. Push. I mean, sorry, turn. You have to face that. All the bats disappear. Now all I have to do is just get rid of the soldiers, or the goblins in this case. Okay. The soldier statue. Should be right in the corner here. There it is. This one should be relatively easy. All I gotta do is just push it a little bit of a distance. You need to move. Not towards me. Thank you. Stay out of my way. Get out of my way. Thank you. And I touched it. That time I actually interacted with it. I hit the X button while I was facing it. Turn, 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 and push. That's that one. And now I can get out of here. It's just me going this way. Back the way I came. And just getting out of here. Also, these battles need to stop. I was waiting for the irony, but it wasn't coming, so I was like, And out of here. Thank you. All right, and number 30, the Traveling Salesman, the last of the Netherworld Crypt. This one is basically Flower Salesman. It's doing what I did before. There is one big difference though. Study the forms that pass. It's basically like that other one where they passed and I had to keep track which ones they were. Speak to the man below. Follow his advice and use the gil he provides you judiciously. Accomplish this and the path shall unfold before you. So I'm actually gonna take a picture of my screen as they pass so I know which ones they are. Boop. And boop. And boop, just in case. Alright, so there's actually gonna be a big difference with this one. Like I said before, it's Flower Salesman. Each of the forms that pass is holding a flower. I shall hand you a pouch of gil, which you are to use to purchase flowers from the forms you saw. Do not simply give them the gil. You must negotiate with them and use every last gil. Let me be perfectly clear, do not spend too much. Leave not one gil unspent. Speak not to those who did not pass by because they turn into monsters and get into battle. For they will transform into monsters and assail you instantly. Take this pouch in hand. You have 1,500 gil to spend. Return when the pouch is empty. Okay? So the forms that passed. I know the first one. So the first one, flowers, get your flowers here, 660. Okay? So he had 660. So this is gonna be math time. We can get a calculator out, figure this out. So, 660. Okay, I'm gonna say no to you because I need to figure out all the rest of the prices first. Move. I don't care if you're a monster, just move. You were another one, but you're not on my current screen. 270. That's 230. Let's make that. Let's fix that. 270. Okay. Then the Black Flow, the Black Wizard. 60 gil. Okay, and then the Zombie Old Man, which is over here. 45. Okay. And then green-haired lady and dancer. You are on the screen. 300. 300. Dancer lady. 45. Where was green-haired lady at? Where's green-haired lady? There you are. 330. And then I'm looking for white mage with the hood down, with the red hair. Here you are. 90. Okay, so I have 1,500 to spend. So in that case, I'm running out of time here, so I might have to kind of just figure this one out as I go. So, you had the 90 gil, right? So 90 gil. And then the old zombie man had 45. Actually, what about you? 60 gil. So I did 90 plus 60. That's 150. And then you had 150 plus 660, that's 710, 810. So 810, and you were 90, so that, okay, I already talked to you already, so 45 plus zombie dude is another 45. That would put me at 900, if I counted that right. Where's zombie dude? There you are. 900. 900, that is 1,200. If there was another 300, that would have been perfect. But there isn't. Wait. Wait. Ooh. 270 plus 330 is 600. Wait. 270 plus, okay. 270, where are you? There you are, 270. Yes. And then green-haired alive lady. 330. That should be 1,500 exact, if I did my math right. Yes. Right on the money. Very well. Be on your way. Okay. Let's get out of here. Problem is, I gotta figure out my way out. Please be right. Please be the right way. Please. This is actually one of the last ones I unlocked, I think, aside from the marching orders. So, how do I get out of here? Is this right? Yes, thank you. I didn't remember the path that well. And so that was the time chamber. That was all 30 of the trials in the Labyrinth of Time. But now we have the super boss at the end. There are 8 different variations of the super boss. So going through the dungeon to fight it 8 times. And depending on which path you took and failing, succeeding, you get one of the 8 different variations. I already pre-recorded 7 of them, but I am going to face the strongest one next time on Azure Plays Final Fantasy. It'll be the final episode. I'll see you all then.